What's going on, guys? We're back in Wing Tight U, and I want to break down PAU drag wheel and vertical shot. So, first is vertical shot, PA drag, U drag wheel. That's a mouthful. That starts around the 3-minute, 20-second mark of this video, so if you get this play down and want to jump forward, go for it. But first we're going over vertical shot. And if you catch somebody running a lot of man press, bring their safeties down, then all I do is delay route the left tight end, motion out the right tight end. And if you have a fast receiver, and I recommend putting your fastest receiver on that outside left spot, you can potentially bomb for 6 off that fade. But if they're watching that side with their user, or they're not running bump and run, then you want to put that left receiver on a whip route or a drag. Most of the time I'm running a drag if I'm expecting man with some zone mixed in. So you motion out that outside right tight end, and as you can see, he's on a great wheel route. He's going to beat man-to-man every single time. So the goal is you get your user opponent worrying so much about that motion wheel that then you're going to be able to go to different plays, or you're going to be able to hit that, receiver on his fade or drag route against man-to-man. Against zone, if it's cover 2, just be patient. Wait for that tight end wheel to get upfield behind the cloud flat zone, and you're going to have him wide open. That's why we leave that tight end on the right on a streak, so that if you're facing cover 2, that wheel route's going to be open. Then you're going to have the drag sneaking underneath, and by the time he gets to the right side of the field, you have all those hook zones dropping with the 2 streaks on the right, so he's going to be open underneath. Then, final read, you have the delay route, release him, throw it to a bullet pass, and you're going to get a nice, 7-8 yards. And the reason we use a delay route is we want him to stay in there to help us blitz, or protect against the blitz. Like here, 3-4 blitz 7, he helps protect against the heat. We can release and hit him easily, or we can wait for the drag, the fade, whatever. And again, the motion wheel, if you're facing a cover 3, cover 4, it's a good quick pass option. If you don't see anybody jump out on him, just be patient. And you're going to wait for him to cut upfield. Don't throw it while he's running diagonally upfield. Wait for him to make his cut upfield. Throw a bullet pass holding the left trigger L2. Click on hold A, and it's a great quick pass. So again, you're going to make your opponent respect that. At what point you're going to either hit the drag or release that delayed route and take your easy yards up the field. Another wrinkle we want to mix in here is this whip route. If you face somebody who wants to run cover 4 every single play, or, maybe come out in cover 4 and blitz 7 all the time, use this whip route. As you can tell, if they're in 3-4, which if they're in 1-4-6 or nickel, whatever, run the ball down their throats. But if they're in 3-4, 4-4, use this whip route. It's a great quick pass on the left sideline for an easy 5 to 10 yards. That way you haven't worried about the motion tight end and the receiver on the left. You just leave them completely stranded there. Now with PAU drag wheel, I'll link right here. We've broken down why tight end drag wheel routes are so effective this year in Madden. And what you want to note though is if you come out in this play out of the huddle, you saw the tight end on the left is off the line of scrimmage. That's a dead giveaway. Granted, we have wing tight U in this formation already, or in this playbook already, but it's come out and stretch and audible to it, and you see that your tight end's on the line of scrimmage, which allows you to scheme everything together, give the same look. There's no tells to the defense about what plays you're coming out in. If you're running the halfback dive out of wing tight U enough, it might be worth to come out in it just to keep your opponent honest, but most of the time I come out in the RPO stretch, so everything looks the same. The setup is extremely easy, and I'm not going to belabor this play too much because, again, as I linked here, we've gone over this. Basically, you want to streak the left tight end, delay fade the outside right tight end, and block your running back. So what we have going is a deep crossing route with the receiver from left to right, or we have these glitchy drag wheel routes from right to left, and basically put your opponent in a spot where if they're dropping back in coverage, they cannot defend both of these routes at the same time. This is because both the drag wheel and the receiver's crossing route beat every single sideline zone in the game. So your opponent has to user control these or run man-to-man. If they're running zone, then you just have that delayed fade. You can always release, and even against man, just release that delayed fade, and he's a safe option too. So this is a play I mix in with the runs out of wing tight U. Again, I usually don't say in this formation all game. It's more of an end-of-game situation. I don't want to give my opponents too many looks in this formation. It's more, I'm going to run tight doubles, gun bunch tight end, and then once the second half begins, I'm going to try to move into this so that I give them new looks. I'm slowing down the pace, running the ball, but I have a go-to passing plays all mixed together to make the Oakland playbook incredibly tough to stop.